YouTube? I'm over here feeling blessed once again because I got blessed with these motor mounts. They're innovative motor mounts. This is what I'm gonna be at least starting today or tonight over here. I did get them from K-Series Parts. We'll see how they turn out. I heard nothing but good things about them, so we're going to be installing them on this 2006 Acura RSX. I am turboed, so the process might be a little bit different just because I am going to also be eventually installing this Sidewinder manifold. So it will be a little bit different, but my motor mounts, they are done. I'm pretty sure they're still the stock ones. The motor's basically just hanging on with that one, and then there is also another one over here down there. Let's see if I can get one. Let's see. Yeah, I can't get it, it's too dark, but you will see as soon as I get all this removed, because I am going to remove all this, eventually also remove the turbo. There will be another video on that, installing the Sidewinder. So basically I got a top mount right now, and I am going to have the turbo sit right about here. But yeah, let me just get set up and then we'll get started on basically taking this apart probably for today. I'm not sure what the process is going to be, but we'll get that started and then we'll eventually install the motor mounts, eventually have it all ready to go. This is, let's see here, this is my daily, so I do want to get it done as fast as I can because this is what takes me to work and brings me back home, you know, so I have to get this going. So the faster I get it done, the better. So just give me a second, let me set up, and then I will get back to you. What's up, YouTube? So it is another day. Got a little complicated yesterday with only one mount. I will show you how it turned out. So what happened is that mount was never holding onto anything anymore. It was already broken, and so where the screws go, that's where it broke off. So basically when I tried to take off the bolts, it started to just spin. So what I had to do is I actually had to break the whole mount off, and then I had to clamp the, I guess it's like a bolt, but it's a rounded bolt. I mean a rounded nut. And so I had to clamp that down, and then I had to get them out. Either way, I saved my bolts, but I didn't really save. Well, it was already messed up. Here, I'll show you. So here's the rear. It's the rear motor mount. As you can see, I knew it wasn't holding no more. It broke off. I knew there was nothing holding it in the rear. But there's that. That's where the center of it goes. So it was literally, and then this is what I was talking about. These actually were just spinning and the bolt was stuck in there. So I had to clamp this down so I can get the bolt loose. I did save my bolts. Basically it goes like this, one right there, right there, and then you have one in the rear like that. So that's the only one I did last night. It was a little bit complicated or tricky, so what I had to do is I broke the mount out of place, so I just had that basically, and then I clamped this, clamped all three, or one at a time, and then that's when I was able to get the bolts out. I did save the bolts, and then I did install that mount, but that was the only one that I did. I'll see if I can get, you guys can see it. Let's see here. I gotta get my little flashlight because this is, let's see. So here's one bolt and then there's another one, and then here's the other one. That's 3. That's just right there. They're easy to get to. It should have been a pretty simple if it didn't happen to have. And then there's the mount itself. Right there. It's not too bad to get to. It looks pretty complicated, but it's pretty easy to get to. It's just that those bolts were hard to get off. But this is the one I'm going to do next, is this bottom mount. Hopefully it's easier than the one in the rear, but I want to get the complicated one, at least the ones that don't have enough room, get out first and get them done over with. Hopefully this one ain't that bad. I'm pretty sure this one's not holding either. This one's just there for looks, I guess. Because it's not holding. As far as I know, the only two that were holding the whole motor is basically this one. And it's pretty beat up as well. Maybe it's not even holding that either. And this one. That's the ones I know that are pretty much holding it, because this motor would actually go like that. I could easily move it with my hands. Now that since I put that rear mount on there, it's pretty stiff. I'm kind of excited to see how it turns out and see how it drives after this. But yeah, as soon as I get see how the other one goes, hopefully it doesn't take me as long to do. Hopefully it's easier. Hopefully they just come straight off, and hopefully we can get to it. But yeah, I'll keep you posted, see what's going on. If I get somebody to come help me, I will record at least 2 top ones as I uninstall them or unmount them, and then we'll install the new ones. If I do get somebody to help me, I will record all that. But other than that, I will see that we got a little update on the front motor mount, front bottom. I guess it's the tranny or motor mount, one of the two, but it's hooked onto the tranny, so I'm guessing it's a tranny. But also there's that one's on the tranny. So, but anyways, this was the rear, and this is the front bottom, which obviously I knew it was pretty bad. Nothing's holding, but yeah, they were bad. They needed to come out. Let's see. It wasn't too bad either. It was a lot faster than the rear one, but the only issue that I came to this was, there it is. So there's one bolt right here, and then there's one up there. Right there. Right there. And then there's another one on this side over here. Right there. Right there. And then this bottom one. And then obviously that center bolt right there. The only difficulty that I had here was getting the old mount out, so I kind of had to drop the subframe a little bit. Not too bad, but just to get enough room to get it out of the hole. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. All I got left is that one and this one. So I will keep you guys informed. What's going on, guys? A little update here. I did get the third mount done. I got one more. So they're all about pretty the same, you know, it just depends. There's the new one. There's a little bit of struggle because it's like, I don't know, it almost kind of didn't line up on that one, but made it work. Here's the old one. not pretty bad, but I guess it's better than that one. And this one. But got one more right here. Here should be my last one. And then I should be done with the motor mounts and then basically put everything back together. But I'm pretty sure this side winder and put everything back together. I'll put it on a separate video if you guys want to go check that one out, see how it turns out. Other than that, I will let you know how things go with this last one. And then I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, finally finished. Got all the motor mounts in. Pretty stiff. I'm excited. I want to see how it drives. It was driving pretty bad, so I'm guessing it's gonna be way better either way. So, but there's that one. That was the easiest one. I'm glad I left it to the end. It's just this bolt. There's 3 bolts right here, which is 1, 2, and there's a third one over there. I did loosen this up so I can get to that bolt, and then these 2 bolts right here, and that's it. Just so yeah, 5 bolts in total, and then it'll pop right off. And then you just put it back in and then screw them back down. That's the simplest one. Glad I left it for the last. Everybody says it's the hardest one, but I think it's the easiest. I think the hardest one was probably the back one. That one was probably the hardest one. It took me pretty longer than all 3 of them. So that was pretty hard. And then here's they were all bad. I don't know how my motor was holding on. That's how it's supposed to be, but it's supposed to be one piece. So yeah, that's all of them are horrible. I do not know. God have mercy. I do not know how my motor was still in one piece. Yep. Now, that's probably going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, at least what I got for the first video that I'm putting out. I am going to put everything back out, the new side winder, and then reinstall everything back in. But that's probably going to be a different video. So thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm not a professional, so either way it came out pretty good. So other than that, stay tuned for the next video. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and then I'd like to see you guys back.